Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Chelsea Chameleon and I'm back with another video. Guys, it is so hot in here. I'm wearing this like turtleneck thing and the lights are like just shining and I'm just sweating right now. And I know I look super Christmassy, but it is actually not Christmas. It is after Christmas and it is almost the end of the year. And so you guys know what that means. It is another year in review, or my little yearly recaps. If you guys didn't know, last year I did 21 things I did in 2017, and for this year I'm going to be doing 22 things I did in 2018. And the reason why I actually increase the number every single year is because of my age. So last year I turned 21, and then in 2018 I turned 22, and then in 2019 I'll be 23, and so on and so on. And so basically by increasing the number every year, it just like motivates and encourages me to like do even more things every single year, and just to make that year that more memorable, if that makes any sense. So yes, I'm going to be telling you about all the different things that I did this year and the wonderful experiences that I had. So let's get started. Number one is I went to Cincinnati. This past February I went on another trip through my college. If you guys don't know, I do go to the University of Tennessee in Knoxville, and my college, the Haslam College of Business, we go on like yearly trips or even semesterly trips to different cities to get to network with like people from companies and stuff. And so this past February, or for the winter trip, was the Cincinnati Trip, and I had so much fun. I got to visit the famous Cincinnati Stadium and get to see all the cool landmarks and also eat some yummy Ohio food. It was very exciting, but also very short. I did vlog it, so I'll link it up here and down below if you guys want to check it out. Number two is I had my first K-pop performance. Actually, the day after we came back from Cincinnati, not even the day, like hours after we came back from Cincinnati, I quickly changed in the bus and did my makeup and performed on stage for my school's international festival. And I performed with the group KASCADE. KASCADE is a local like K-pop dance group that's based on campus but also in Knoxville, and they performed some 21 songs and some BTS songs. And if you guys know BTS, you probably do. Their dance moves are very hard and I cannot dance. So it was very difficult. I practiced even while I was in Cincinnati. I remember talking about like being super stressed and like practicing and stuff. I practiced for like 3 hours that night, like in the hotel gym. I was very stressed because I cannot dance and I'm not talented at like dancing and singing and all that stuff. And so I was very stressed, but I actually didn't mess up, and you probably see the little clips that I've inserted right here, and I actually will probably try to link my performance as well, like somewhere up in the cards and maybe down below if I can find it on YouTube. But yes, it was very fun, but I can't dance, so I will never do that again. Number three is I got my passport, and to the regular person, you're probably just like, this is super boring, like no one cares that you got your passport. But as someone who wanted to travel this past year, having a passport was definitely necessary, especially for the places that I wanted to go to. And so it was very exciting getting one, and also just the fact that I didn't have like a permanent ID as an adult, like an ID like for the government, or like to go out to drink or anything like that, to like that would show my age. They had like my picture. I didn't really have an ID like that, and so like having, I guess, like an official form of identification is also really exciting as an adult too. So yeah, this is my passport, and this is my little passport cover. It just says follow your dream, and I'm not going to show you what's inside because that is private information. Number four is I restarted my Twitter. Now if you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys know that I am like K-pop SHINEE trash, and my Twitter account is actually very, very embarrassing. I'm actually very different on Twitter than I am on like YouTube or Instagram. So go follow me if you want to follow some spicy K-pop content. But yes, I actually restarted my Twitter. I was on Twitter a little bit in 2017, but not too much. And after Jungkook's death, I was completely off Twitter. I couldn't handle it. I was actually very just in a very bad space on Twitter after his death. So I kind of shut down my Twitter for a couple months. But then in early 2018, I did pick up my Twitter again. So yes, I'm really happy that I am kind of more positive on Twitter now, and I have followed like a lot of Shaw Walls and found like even other fandoms and like other K-pop fans through Twitter. It's been amazing. Like every time I go on Twitter and like feel sad, just Twitter just makes me laugh, and I just feel so happy again. Number 5 is I flew on my first plane. Now obviously with my passport, like I said, I wanted to travel, and I was finally able to fly on my first plane this past May. I actually went from Memphis to Toronto, and I was very nervous and very scared. But guys, if you are afraid of flying, I don't think that there should be any real fear, because it is amazing. I love like being in the air and being in the clouds. I wish that like humans could just like live in the air, if that makes any sense. I just think it's really cool. And yes, I definitely want to fly again very, very soon, because I just love being on planes. And of course, because I went from Memphis to Toronto, number 6 is I went to Canada for the first time. And yes, I only went to the airport. And you're probably like, well, did you really go to Toronto if you only went to the airport? And the answer is yes, I was still in Canadian borders, so I went to Canada. Canadian people are actually so sweet and so nice. Other than immigration was a little scary, but other than that, Canadian people are super nice and super sweet. Also, at least from the foods that I tried in the airport, Canadian snacks are also delicious, and their fast food is delicious as well, and also not as expensive as I thought. So yes, I definitely want to go back to Toronto one day, because it was very fun, and the food, like I said, is very yummy. And after Toronto, I flew to Seoul. And so number 7 is I went to Korea. This is probably the highlight of my year, of the century, of my lifetime, of whenever. I wanted to go to Korea for about 2 years, especially after being on YouTube more. Seeing all of my favorite creators go to Korea just made me want to go even more, just so bad. And also, you guys know that I'm obviously into the culture and the music and everything, so I just wanted to go naturally. And I was able to follow my dream and literally go to Korea. I went to Seoul for 2 weeks, and I do have a vlog coming. I'm trying to edit it right now, so hopefully that vlog will be very, very soon. But I do have some pictures from my Instagram, so I'll link my Instagram up here and down below if you guys want to see some pictures that I took. But yes, I definitely want to go back soon, but that was definitely probably the highlight of 2018. Number 8 is I experimented with different makeup styles. Now last year I talked about that I like experimented with many hairstyles. I dyed my hair, or like colored my hair and my wigs, like so many different colors last year. But this year I kept my hair pretty simple. I was blonde for a little bit in the summer, but now I'm like black again. But this year I did experiment more with makeup. And I've always experimented with makeup, but I just felt like 2018 was the year that I've experimented the most. And earlier in 2018, I did a Dean Instagram cover look, and all of my friends were like, wow, your makeup looks just like his in the video, and you know, you're just so talented. And I just felt so special. And then in the summer I did my SHINEE Story of Light makeup look, which a lot of people and a lot of Shaw Walls loved. And then I also did my 4th of July like Star Spangled Banner look, where I put like little stars and glitter on my face. And yes, so I definitely have been experimenting more with makeup, and I definitely want to film some more makeup videos. I felt like the second half of 2018 I didn't really do any like makeup type of videos, but I definitely want to bring that back on my channel. Number 9 is I am officially certified to serve alcohol in the state of Tennessee. So for number 9, I did take some summer classes, and one of those classes this past summer was a beverage management class for one of my minors. And after the class, you take a certification test, and now I am certified to safely serve alcohol in the state of Tennessee. It is my Safe Serve license, and it may not be like that big of a deal to some people, but it is a cool resume builder, and it just looks good like in interviews and stuff. It's just something that like I never thought I'd be able to do, like you know, had I like not took this class. So yeah, I'm just really proud. I just thought I'd mention it. Number 10 is I completed my first ever scrapbook. Oh my goodness, I actually did my scrapbook on Korea, obviously, like what else would I do it on? I did my scrapbook on my trip to Seoul, South Korea, and I actually have a video of my flip through, so I'll link it up here and down below. But yes, guys, that scrapbook took weeks and hours and lots of glitter and paper and just everything everywhere. And yes, I worked so hard on it and I'm so proud of it. I've been literally showing everyone my scrapbook. So yes, I am so proud of it, and I definitely want to make another scrapbook just for like 2018 in general. Number 11 is I went to my first Pride Fest. So if you guys don't know what Pride Fest is, it is like an annual like LGBT like Pride celebration. And I actually went to the Pride Fest with my friend George this past summer in Knoxville, and it was so fun, just so fun, like seeing everyone like spread love and just positivity. And I was decked out in like rainbow colors, like I did my rainbow makeup. Actually did a get ready with me as well in a vlog, so I'll link it up here and down below. But yes, it was so fun, and I definitely want to go to the next year's Pride Fest if I am still in Knoxville. Number 12 is I won KCON tickets but didn't get to go. Now this is a quick story. I actually entered a little KCON contest that I forgot about, and it was through one of my favorite YouTubers, Hillary. She actually DM'd me on Instagram and told me that I won 4 free tickets to KCON, and I wasn't able to go. And the reason is because it was like 2 days before KCON started, and I didn't have like $700 to fly to LA for like 3 days. So yes, I wasn't able to go, and I actually contacted KCON and they said it was okay, and they actually sent over some products, and that leads me to number 13, which is I won my first signed K-pop album. Now I do have obviously K-pop albums. I have a lot of SHINEE albums and like even some Twice and now EXO and BTS albums. But of course I never had a signed K-pop album, and the album that I have is Girls' Day, and oh my goodness, I was so happy when I received this signed CD in the mail. But I didn't know like what group it would be, and I was very afraid that I wouldn't know the group. But I actually do really love Girls' Day, and I love Hillary, like she's one of my favorites. And yes, I was really excited, and like in my room in my little K-pop display I actually have like the CD like bold and center, just like ready to show the world because I'm so proud of it, and I'm just so happy that I have a signed K-pop album. Number 14 is I went to Atlanta for the umpteenth time. I think this is my third or fourth time going to Atlanta. I've been to Atlanta a lot of times now. But this trip was a little bit different because I got to go to some new places. I felt like the last like trip or two that I went, I kind of went to the same places, especially like at night. But this time my trip was so much more memorable. A, because I went with one of my longtime friends, Alexis, and like I said, B, we just went to new places. I got to go to the bougie Lenox Mall for the first time, and I also got to go to Iron Age, which is like a really famous Korean barbecue place in Duluth. And we even got to like party in K-Town, and we went to karaoke afterwards. And guys, it was so much fun. I did vlog that as well. And my singing was very cringy. But yes, I'll link that vlog up here and down below. But yes, I had so much fun, and I definitely want to go back to Atlanta, especially to like the Duluth area very, very soon. And the reason why I went to Atlanta is because of the DPR concert. And I did go see DPR live with the crew live, and that leads me to number 15, which is I met DPR live / Dobbin. Oh my god, that was amazing. Like his photo or my photo with him is like literally the screensavers on my phone. I met him, I got to hug him, I got to stand by him, and when we met him before our photo, I actually asked him would he sing his SoundCloud songs, and he was very thrown off, and he was like, oh, should I? And I was like, yes, you should. I guess he like hadn't planned to like sing them or maybe even sing as many for the concert. But yes, I would like to say that he sang his SoundCloud songs for me, and even during the performance he pointed to me and said, I know that you know these songs, right? And I was like, yes, I know these songs, of course. So yes, that was an amazing experience. Oh my god, he's so sweet and so talented and humble, and so is the rest of the crew. Christian, you, Cream, Scott, Klein, they're so funny and just so humble, and I just love them so much, and I hope they all continue to make great music and great art. Number 16 is I got my first SHINEE light stick, and as a Shawwall, this is a huge monumental thing, especially getting the official one. I've had smaller ones or like unofficial ones in the past. I finally got to have my first official light stick, and guys, it is so beautiful. I'll probably like put like the Snapchat videos that I took right here. Oh my god, guys, it's so beautiful, and I'm just so happy to be a Shawwall and to have the official light stick. I don't know if like SHINEE will ever do like another concert, or even like if an individual member will like do a concert in America in the future, but if they do, I have a light stick ready to go. You probably saw in my past videos, but number 17 is I got my first tattoo, and ever since probably March or April, I've been wanting to get a tattoo, specifically like a diamond shaped tattoo, especially to like commemorate Chungkyun, but I just never like took action on it. I had planned to get it on the 18th, but a deal popped up and I ended up getting it a lot earlier, and so this is the tattoo. It's just a little like diamond shape, and yeah, it's on my wrist, and I love it so much. It's just so beautiful, and you know, it's not too out there that I'm like, you know, a Shawwall. Like, it doesn't say like I heart SHINEE, but it does symbolize like, you know, being a SHINEE fan. It just symbolizes, you know, sparkling and shining bright, and it's everything that I love. Number 18 is I got a ring light, and as a YouTuber, oh my goodness, like a ring light is so necessary and just so important, especially when you're filming. So I'm very happy to have a ring light now. You all know that I did used to check out a camera, a light kit, and a tripod from my library, and last year I did get this camera, and now I actually have a ring light to actually shoot with, so now I don't have to lug around like the library's equipment and stuff. It's just a lot more, I don't know, like freeing and just like liberating, I don't know, but it's so amazing. Like the light is just amazing. Like this room is very dark and dull, but with the light it just looks so bright. So yes, I'm very happy about my ring light. Number 19 is I got a cat, and I haven't been posting on Instagram much, but if you guys do follow me on Snapchat, you all know that I got a cat, and her name is Moonsun, and she is a beautiful little calico kitten, and she is so sweet. She is my world, and she's not with me right now, but I miss her so much, and she's just so cute. And I never wanted a cat, or like I never thought that my first like pet would actually be a cat, but my friend was actually like, I guess like giving away like some cats that this other cat had, and I was like, you know what, I'll take one. Just YOLO, let's do it. Let's become a pet owner just like that. So yes, I own a cat, and she is amazing, and hopefully she'll be in my videos in the future. Number 20 is sponsorships and like reviewerships or partnerships, and I was sponsored for the first time this year as a YouTuber, and I also received products for like partnerships or reviews for the first time this year. And as a YouTuber, especially as a like beauty YouTuber or someone who does beauty and like skincare videos, I love trying out new products and things to test out and just share with you guys. And multiple companies this year have sent me sheet masks and other skincare products to review. You probably have seen a couple of reviews and videos on my Instagram and on my channel, but this past November I was actually contacted by a company to do a sponsorship, and a sponsorship is a little bit different from a actual like partnership or just review. A sponsorship, they actually pay you in exchange for like sharing a product or like using a product. I can't talk about it yet or like the details of my sponsorship, but you probably will find out very soon in the upcoming future. Also, like the sponsorship is a little bit different. It's kind of off of YouTube as well, which is even more exciting. Oh my god, I can't wait to share it with you guys. As a YouTuber, especially as a super small YouTuber like me, like guys, I'm a really small YouTuber. A company wanting to work with you and thinking that your content is good enough to use for something is just like so amazing. I'm so grateful and so thankful for it, and I feel like I don't deserve it, but I'm just still so grateful. Number 21 is I got my first Polaroid camera, and because I am a Tumblr hippie at heart, I have always wanted a Polaroid camera just to take those really cool Instagram aesthetic shots, but I never just wanted to pay like $60 for one. But for Black Friday, thankfully, my friend Haley told me about this deal, and she actually got the camera for me, and I like paid her back. But yes, I finally have a Polaroid camera, and this is what she looks like. She's pink, and pink obviously is my favorite color. So yes, I'm really excited about it, and I just can't wait to take lots of cool Instagram photos. And number 22 is I finished my minor, and I actually have two minors. My first minor is in French, and my second minor is in hospitality and tourism management. And I'm not quite done with my major yet because obviously I'm not graduated, but I have finished my minors, and that is definitely a feat. And oh my goodness, especially French was so hard, especially this past semester. I didn't think I was gonna pass. I barely passed, and yeah, I am done. I'm finally done with my minors. I don't have to worry about it anymore, and yeah, it's just another accomplishment that I'm glad I am done with. So those are the 22 things that I did in 2018. Please comment down below and let me know what you guys have done this year. Have you guys done similar things? Especially if you went to like the DPR concert, I want to know. Or if you like went to Korea or like went out of the country or something this year, please comment down below and let me know so we can just talk about our fun adventures together. And yeah, like I said, go follow me on Instagram because I will be updating more on there, and also on Twitter if you guys want to see me actually be K-pop trash. And yeah, give this video a big thumbs up if you want to see more like recap life videos like this, and be sure you're subscribed if you want to see more videos from me in general. Alright you guys, I'm going to take off this sweatshirt thing because I'm sweating, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay colorful. Bye bye.